We've been here before, fighting against the things that make us unhealthy, fearful, and lonely. While fitness centers closed their doors, we opened ours wider. We ran towards the front lines, providing childcare, food, support, and hope. We charged forward. As you begin to reset your life, consider joining more than a fitness center. We are a movement that says yes. Yes to the vulnerable. Yes to the isolated. And yes to swimming, fitness, and Zumba. The YMCA is so much more than a gym. We are a cause. A cause for a better us. Join a cause.
Hello, YMCA friends. Chrissy here, and you are tuning in for a barre class today. So just make sure that this is barre, and you will need a sturdy surface. So you can grab yourself either chairs. I have 2 chairs today just so that I can switch from side to side. You can have 1 chair. You can turn it when you need to. You can also use like a countertop. So just find that space that you need to be in today so that you have that sturdy surface. We will also be coming down to the mat to do some mat work. So grab yourself a mat, grab yourself a towel, or maybe you're in a carpeted area. That would be great. And today we will be using either light dumbbells or some sort of weight that you may have that you can use for weights at home. And then also I will be using a ball today. All right. So it's one of those like spree squishy balls that you can have. If you don't have one, that's okay. You can still do the exercises without the equipment. And you can also, if you have maybe like a small squishy round pillow, you can just use that a little bit. So like a little fluffy, and you can use that just to kind of isolate a little bit. Just to let you know, if you are new, that barre is inspired by dance, ballet. It also incorporates some Pilates moves to that, but you don't need to be a dancer. So just, do what's best for you. I will cue some arms, but again, just move what feels good for you today. All right, so we're going to put a little music on and get ourselves warmed up here. I'm going to come up off my mat because we'll do a little cardio warm up here. Good. Before we start, let's go ahead. We're going to stand ourselves into what we call like a toe turnout, and a lot of people call this first position. Toes turned out, heels together. You want to think about zipping up through the inner thighs, drawing the navel to the spine, and a little bit of a crunch here with the rib cage sliding to the hips as you contract here. Tailbone is heavy down to the floor into that first position. Let's go ahead and just do a little plie. So that's the bend of the knees as we inhale, and then we exhale. Again, inhale, bend the knees into a little plie, and exhale. 2 more. And exhale. One more here. Just a nice little small plie with the knees and hold. Roll the shoulders back up and down, lifting through the crown of the head. Tap it out right, left. So we're going to take it right and left. Reach and reach. So the music is just for a little bit of a background here. I want you to think about reaching up through the crown of the head. And as you do that again, I just remind you, the rib cage to the hips, so a little bit of a crunch. Drop the tailbone. Reach with those arms. Now, I'm reaching with the legs, so that's a tendu as I point the toe. And now I'm going to add a little plie. So plie is just the bend of the knee. Right here. Good. We're going to continue, take the bend of the knee out and take the arms, press and press. Push out. Change the legs and tap. Reach the legs outside. If you can, really think about pointing those toes and the length. Now, add a little dip, a little plie with the knees. Push. Just to warm it up. And you can go up and down right here. 3, 2, and 1. And hold center. Bring those heels back together to first. Inhale again. And exhale. Inhale again. And 2 more. And 1 more. Bring it back to center. Good. And we got a knee lift. Right and left. Lift. Reach for the crown of the head. Draw the belly in as we lift. 8. Good. Keep the knees moving. Hold the arms for a moment. Bring them open. Arms come up. We're going to take it for a crisscross right here. So up, pull, pull. If you want to, you can always slow this down, right? We are going to listen to our bodies, be humble and kind, and do what feels good for you. And let's take it for 4, 3, 2. Heels outside the hips. Sumo squat. Lift, press. So heels outside the hips. We sit into the squat. We reach and we pull. Warming up the legs a little bit more. Warming up the arms and the shoulders. Sit those hips back. Lift with the chest. And I want you to go ahead 1 more. Hold down here and press. Little pulses. Bring those hands here to prayer, heart center. Maybe set a beautiful intention for your class today. Always remembering to be kind to yourself. 4, 3, 2, tap it out, right, left. Here we go. Up, press, push, push. We're taking it up. Keep that plie bend on the leg. 4, 3, slow it down. Take it out, in. Good. Or you can go with those really quick ones. Up to you. 1 more time, drop it. Sumo squat, hold. Breathing it right here. Bring those hands back to prayer. Let's warm up the feet a little bit. Roll up, releve right, release. Roll up, releve left. Now if this feels like too much on your legs, come out of that squat a little bit. We're just warming up our feet here as we go through into that releve. If you want to, sneak it back down as we warm up those feet. And take it 2 more. 1 more each side. And release and drive it up. Relax. A nice little shake out onto those legs. Let's stretch the front of the foot before we really get into that workout. We're just going to roll the foot forward. Feel the stretch on the front of the foot. Release. Because we do some nice releves right there. And release. A nice little shake out. Okay, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves those weights and place those weights into the heels of your hands. We're going to go back to that sumo squat. So here your toes are facing forward. The heels are outside the hips. Let's take it back to that little squat we have, but we're going to raise the arms up. So we're going to raise it here, pull in, reach and pull. Good. So think about shoulders and then a little biceps and a little back at the same time, right? So when you draw in, It's a little half bicep curl, and we squeeze through the shoulder blades. We drop the hips back. Nice. 4 more right here. It's 4. Reach. 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 Now hold it right here. Take the arms out, palms come up, sit ourselves back right here. And now press, press. Good, we're back in that sumo squat. Arms are reaching forward, bracing the belly, rib cage to the hips. 8 more, you got it. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's pull it in, release. Now we're gonna take it a little wider. Turn those toes outside. Rotate the arms down. Let's drop it into that wide plie. We're gonna row up and down. Now you can stay right here, or you can add a lift and lower. Lift and lower. If you'd like to keep the weight into the thighs a little bit more work into the legs, keep it low. You have 8 more here. 8, 7, stay with it. 6, 5, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold those weights down. Maybe drop it a little bit lower. We're going to alternate right, release, and left, release. So we've got a releve right here, releve right here. So alternate the heel raise, alternate the arms. 4 more singles, right? Then we're going to double up those arms. Right here. So it's up and down. Still alternate the legs, but we're gonna double up on those arms. If you need to, remember, you can come up out of that, right? So just think about really pulling those heels up off the floor as you go through it. Or you're staying low. Now, right here, hold, releve, right and left, hold, arms come up. And little pushes, woo, that double releve. Come on, you got it, I know. Brace the belly, slide the rib cage to the hips. You can balance it up, I know it. If you need to, drop the heels, but keep pulsing those arms and pulsing the legs without the heel raise. 8, 7, 6. All right, are you ready? Drop it down, pull those arms in. Stay low, rotate. Here we go, we're gonna lift it right and left. We're gonna punch it up, yes. And I'm gonna releve and lift. You got it. Now, you can stay high, less of a lower, or it's up and down, punch and punch. Good. Keep it coming. Releve with those feet. Press. Stay with it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down and pulse. Pulse. Squeeze it low. Drop the tailbone. Press those knees open. Feel the activation in the inner thighs. Now you can release, so we're gonna stay right here. Oh yeah. Bring the arms center, and we're gonna do a little push with the elbows in, a little push with the knees. Now, hopefully you can see that my knees are just traveling in a couple inches. Not too far. I'm isolating into the inner thigh. Squeeze, squeeze, hold, open up, now press it back. Back, now I want you to think about what? Shoulder blades, pushing the knees to the back of the room. Maybe we sink a little bit lower. Oh yes. Woo! I know you want to shake out, so what we're gonna do, punch right and left. Heel raise, it's up, up, yes. You got it. Reach, reach. Keep it going. Press, press. So you got those nice light weights, 1 or 2 pounds. That's all you need for 4, 3, 2. Bring it in. Let's just do a little march as we come back to center. Take a breath now. Bring those heels together. Toes do that turn out so that you're in first position. Roll it out. Take those arms up. Now curl it in. You can stay right here, or you're gonna releve and hold it right here. Bring those heels together. Drop the tailbone. Now you can stay high, or oh, do you want to go a little lower? Right here. Right here. Keep it coming. Out. Reach. Out. So you can keep those movements real small with no full extension. 4 more, but we're not done. We're right here. Remember, you can drop the heels if you want to, or keep that releve. Come on, we're gonna pulse it in and pulse it down with the leg. Pulse. Stay with me. Keep it coming. Squeeze it, press. You got 8 more, let's go. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. All right, take the weights down for a moment. We can always shake those legs out. Let's go ahead. Focus a little bit more onto one side. Now, I'm gonna grab the ball. Taking the ball, and I'm going to be placing it behind. So we're going to take the left leg, turn it in. So it's like, again, that turnout like you're in first position. Putting your forearm or an extended arm long onto that sturdy surface. Plie with the inside leg. Rotate open with the outside leg. So we open that hip up. I'm going to place that ball behind my knee, and I'm going to go with a flexed foot right here. I'm going to bring this hand to the hip, plie with my inner leg, pull the shoulder blades back. All right, here we go. We're going to press back today. Press and press. So I want you to push the heel back. You're driving it through whatever space you are in. You're driving it through the wall, driving it through a window. Arm can come up and extend, option. To activate a little bit more, I want you to have a little bend on that elbow. Press. Now, push it back real quick right here. 8. Press, press, and press. Push, push. Lift the chest. We got 16, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. Now, we're going to take it. Squeeze, kick the heel in. I'm going to turn so that you can see that. So kick the heel in, kick the heel in. So it's a squeeze, hold, squeeze, hold. Squeeze, hold, squeeze. So get deeper into the glutes. You're lifting that leg. You're contracting, kicking the heel to the buttocks. Keep going. Kick, 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 kick. Right? How we doing? Now, quick ones right here. Go up, pulse, pulse, pulse. Woo! Kick the heel in. You should feel into that glute medius and maximus. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's kick it out. Release. Go ahead, bring that leg behind for a moment. Inhale and exhale. Are you ready? We're going to take that leg. We're going to lift, bring it in. Lift and in. Lift and lift. Nice quick ones. Front leg. Plie down and up, right? So 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep coming. I got 4 more. And 4, 3, 2. And I want you to hold it out on 1. Hold it out right here. Hold it and press. Press. Hips are forward. Plie, bend on the knee. Guess what? If you want to, releve up onto that foot. Releve. Releve. Long set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Let's go ahead. Turn to that stable surface. Press those hips back. Breathe it out. You're feeling good? Let's go ahead. Lunge off to the left side. Releasing that right. And let's take it to the other side. Very nice. Bring it back to center. Walk yourself in. Roll that spine up. Release. All right. We're going to grab that ball. We're going to come to the other side. From here. You've got that turnout, so it's really like a half of a first position. Soften the knee. Bring that ball behind the knee. Hand to the hips to start out. Remember, you can always do a little circle to hold it. Now, right, we're going to press it back. So push and in. So back here, back to that press back. Lift the chest so that arm can be long, or you can always have that forearm, but I want the chest open and press. Same thing. We've got a nice plie on that inside leg. Squeezing. Feel the glutes as you go. All right. Press it back. Quick ones and push through the wall. Push. Arm can come forward. Right? We set a smile. We're setting that happy intention. We're so glad that we took the time for ourselves to take the class. We got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and hold. Now we're going to kick the heels to the buttocks again and kick. So we're going to squeeze and a nice little hold so that you feel that contraction, right? A little deeper. It's also in, this is called like your hamstring, right? That muscle in the back of the thigh. And then it connects with the glute. And we're working right there. It's a good stabilizing muscle, right? We want to make sure that we work the front and the back. 4 more right here. Squeeze and hold. 4, squeeze and hold. 3. Remember, rib cage to the hips. Belly tight. Pulse it. Let's go. Out and in. Out. In. Kick the heel to the buttocks. Keep it coming. You got it. You got it. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go ahead. Bring that leg behind. Here we go. Let's go. We're going to lift and out. Lift and out. Good. Up and down. So if you needed to pause, you can. I went right into that second side. Right? And you're kicking it outside. Now, kick to the outside. Long leg. Point the toe. Turn the knee up to the sky. So you press, right? Press. And press. Give me 4 more right here. 4. You can do it. 3. Beautiful. 2. Let's hold it up on 1. Hold it up. Long set of pulses. Up. 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 Now remember, if you want, when you're doing the pulses to the side, you can change that to a releve of the leg. Right? So a releve. You can lift up onto the toes here and the balls of the foot as you lift. 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 Keep coming. Long set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it. Take a breath. Exhale. Let's turn. We're going to straddle it out again. Press and hold. Beautiful. Go ahead, lunge it here to the right. Hold. Come back to center. Lunge it to the left. Hold. Giving your body a nice little love. Yes, you have it. Roll it in. Walk it in. Roll that spine up. Roll the shoulders back. Beautiful. All right. So let's go ahead. We're going to grab that ball and we're going to do some double duty, and you're going to grab your weights. You'll have some options as we come through this here. I want you to walk to the ball, to the top of the thighs. The heels are going to start out underneath the hips right here. Draw those shoulders back up and down. You want to go ahead, soften the knees, so like a nice little bend on the knees. Tailbone is long. Rib cage sliding to the hips. You got it. Now what we're going to do right here, I'm going to bring those arms back. As we push them forward, we're going to squeeze the ball in. So squeeze the ball in. So squeeze it in. Squeeze. Press the arms just right in line with the shoulders. They don't need to come together. As you're doing this, you're squeezing the ball. If you don't have a ball, don't worry about it. Just squeeze it in and then open. You don't need to have the knees touch. It's okay. You're going to feel that focus onto the inner thighs. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2. Let's hold it in. So hold it in with the arms and legs right here and squeeze with the legs. I'm going to hold the arms still. Nice. Keep it coming. Now, are you feeling good? We're going to do a second set, and I'm going to give you some options on that second set. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Roll it back. All right, so if you want to stay here with those feet on the floor, otherwise, you're going to challenge your balance out a little bit. I want you to releve. Come up onto the toes and the balls of your feet. Pop the heels up nice and wide. Now, if you need to, move yourself to a chair, and you can do one arm at a time instead of both arms. All right, so let's lower it here. Pop the heels. Arms come forward right here. And now we're going to just squeeze the ball in as we do little pulses with the weights up. So squeeze it in. We are balancing. I know you guys all like to have some balance, right? Balance is very important. All right. We work on stabilizing those muscles throughout the body, trying to equalize them as we pulse the arms and pulse that ball. Good. Squeeze it in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it. Now, you can always release the heels or stay with me right here. I'm going to drop it down and lift so it's like a little hammer. Straight arms up to the shoulder. Down, squeeze the ball. Down, squeeze. What is your choice, right? Choice is just to keep the heels to the floor. Sit back and rise. You do you. We are just here to guide you. We're here to give you an opportunity to feel good about what you're doing, right? So that means choices. And then opportunities if you want to take yourself somewhere else. Hold the arms right up. Sneak the legs down and hold it. You got it. How are we feeling? We're taking it low. Now I want you to pulse it down. Pulse it down. Pulse. Little pulses with the arms if you want to. Come on. A little up and down with the arms and legs. Stay with it for 8, 7. Pop the heels. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it. Nicely done. All right. We can take that ball off for a moment. Place the weights down. Open it up. And then stretch it back. Good. Don't worry, we're going to come back to the ball, but I'm going to have you grab those weights for me. Alternating curtsy squat with a fly. Moving that right leg behind the left leg. We're going to go slow. So it's curtsy and in. Other side. Curtsy and in. Are you ready to go to tempo? Let's go. Out and in. Good. Out. Out. So curtsy. Curtsy. That's it. As you do this, keep the chest lifted. Reach from the crown of the head. Slide the rib cage to the hips. Stay with me. You can slow this down if you need to. Really get low. Now I want you to hold it back right here. Hold it back right here. Release the arms. We're going to press it back for a little tricep. Keep it going. We've got 7, 6, 5. You're not done for 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that was 12 back. We're going to bring those arms back up. Bring them up and overhead. Now let's go ahead. We're going to take it down and press. And press. So full curtsy squat. Woo! So that leg is behind. We're dropping it down. We're pressing. Keep it going. Very nice. We got to do this on 2 sides. Hold it down. Hold it down. Right here. Little pulses with the arms and legs. Squeeze. Let those biceps frame the face. Triceps to the front for 8, 7, 6, 5. We're going to take it for a tap right, left with a punch. Right here. We're going to take it out, out. Woo! You got it. Push, push. Now we're going to reach it across and pull that arm. So reach, pull, drop a little lower. Go for 8, 7, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. All right. Take that left leg back. Here we go. Curtsy squat. Out and in, alternating. Woo! You're almost there, and then we're going to hold in that other leg. Here we go, and hold. Hold right here. Beautiful. Take it here. Tricep kickback pulses. Go down. Press. Lift the chest. Keep it coming. We got 4, 3, 2, and hold. Sneak those arms up. Here we go. Down and up. So it's down and up. So you want to think about, right, that you're shaving your head right through the back. So drop the weights to the top of the back and then press full extension if you can to the top. Elbows facing the front. You're beautiful. You're awesome. Down and hold. Pulse, pulse, pulse. So arms are low, legs are low. We have 8 more. Releve, that back foot is releve. 4, 3. We're going to drop it into a plie. Down, up. Grand plie. Turn the palms in. Are you ready? Hold. Bring ourselves in. Walk those heels in. Now we're gonna take it out, in, out, in. Now, it can be a little double hop or not. Or you can just do and alternate to the side, right? I'm gonna change it up to that anyway. But if you wanted a little bit more of a cardio peak, you can do the jumps and the hops. Or you just stay with this. All right, we got one more. Down and hold right here. Good, all right. Come back to center. Come back to first. Roll those shoulders back up and down. Take a nice deep breath. If you would like to. If you have like 1 pound weights, you can go ahead and double it up. We're just gonna be taking it for a little sweep out to the side, just to the right side, with the right leg. So it's out and in, out and in. Now I'm gonna add a plie leg. So out and in, out and in, out and in. If you didn't want to, double the weights up. Just place one on your hip, out to that grand plie, in. Now I want you to think about as you come in, zipping together. We're gonna change this up. Hold right here. Take that arm out, take the leg out. Let's drive it in, heel to heel. So it's in and open. So bicep and out. Drag and out. Drag and out. Drag and out. You have it. Nice and strong. 2 more. 1 more. Hold. Release. All right. Double up the weight if you want to. Your side. Starting at your first. Step it out. Grand. So it's out and in. Out. In. We talk about what? We talk about pulling the belly in nice and tight. Sliding the rib cage to the hips. Shoulders are strong. Now, even though you're raising that arm up, right? You want to make sure that the shoulder blades are sliding to your back pocket. You're stabilizing. Out and in. You got it. Give me 2 more. 1 more. Hold it in right here. Are you ready? The leg can come out. We're gonna take it, slide and open. In. Point and drag. Curl. Curl. Now something I didn't add was a releve option if you wanted to. Keep it coming. 4 more. Stay with it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. Release. Both arms. Let's pulse it up, up, up. Turn the toes out. Squeeze the shoulders as we rotate to the outside. And 8, 4. Hold right here. Bring it down for a moment. Walk yourself up to that releve option. Squeeze the heels together, tuck the tailbone. Pull the shoulder blades back. Arms come out. Now we're gonna take it, little ones pulls. This pull, pull. Very small little movements as they pulse the legs. If you want to, right? Drop the heels. Up to you, or releve. Heels are kissing together. We're balancing again. Little pulses. We're gonna hold it. Now, little ones in and out, quick ones in, pull, pull, pull. I'm balancing or not, heels down. Knees are open into that diamond. Stay with me. 8 more, 8, 7, 6, but we're not done. We're gonna hold them in and little squeezes with the arms and legs. Pull, pull, keep it coming. Don't give up. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5. Drop it. 4, lower. And 1. Release. All right. You can shake it out for a moment. From here, if you want a stable surface to stretch, bring that right leg back. Gently press the hip forward. Release other side. Pull it back. And press that hip forward. And breathe it out. Nicely done. Give a nice deep breath here. We're going to move to the floor. Exhale one more time. And exhale. Nice. Okay, I'm going to take my weights and my ball with me. Optional. You don't need to do that, okay? So we're just going to bend the knees. We're going to help ourselves down nice and easy to the floor. All right, you can use that arm however you need to get there. So I didn't make you do that crisscross balance today. Let's take that ball. We're going to place it between our knees for a moment. Feet flat on the floor. Lift those shoulders back up and down so that you lengthen. Let's just lower back a couple inches. Focus on then squeezing that rib cage to the hips as we go through here. Now we're going to take those arms, reach it out, hold for a moment, then we're going to open it up. All right, so we're going to take it in for 2 and squeeze that ball. So as you come up, squeeze the ball between your knees. So squeeze it in and open it. Squeeze in and open. In and open. In and open. Give me 2 more slow. Breathe it out. Nicely done. 1 more. And let's hold it down if you feel good about that. We're going to alternate the arms right here. Curl it into the shoulders. In, 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 in. We're going to squeeze both arms now. In and out as we squeeze the ball. In, squeeze the ball. Squeeze it here for 8, 7. Good. And release. Bring it up. Release the weights at your side. Let's go ahead and walk to your toes. Fold forward. A nice little release. And inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring those arms down. Weights come off to the side. Slide the feet in, I guess, towards the buttocks. We are going to come into, some people call this like a reverse tabletop or a plank. Fingertips here facing the heels. We're going to lift ourselves up. Pull the belly in. And you're going to try here to lift, really lift that booty up off the floor. Now, let's go. We're going to squeeze in and out with that ball. You should feel a little bit more into those hamstrings. Now, if this doesn't feel good for you today, right, you can walk it down here and come into that Pilates bridge, shoulders lined up with the hips and the thighs, and squeeze it right here. Press the heels into the floor and lift. All right, otherwise, or you're up. You decide what feels good for you. It's still gonna work those muscles. You're still gonna activate. Beautiful. All right, are you ready? Let's pulse it in right here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Woo. Go. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. If you want to, bring those hips to the hands and let's just hold. Oh, we're keeping our buttocks above the mat. We're squeezing and holding. We're lifting the chest. And release it. Nicely done. Slide it in for me again. Hands behind your thighs. Walk those feet in. Draw those shoulder blades back up and down. We're going to go ahead. Let's take a little balance. We're going to push it back. Balance up onto the tailbone. Bring those legs parallel to the floor right here. And we're going to squeeze and hold. Now, if you feel comfortable, you may always release the arms. Let's go. We're just going to little kick with the legs. Not all the way, just a little movement. So you're going to feel the quads engaged. Belly get tight to balance it out just with that movement, right? But you don't need to. Now, what's the option? Is just alternate right and left, right? Squeeze. Hands can come back here for support. Let the elbows face the back of the mat. Brace the belly. Or it's both legs here. It's 8 more. 7, 6, 5. Keep it coming. 4, 3. Smile. 2. Last one. Release it. Extend the legs out in front. Shift yourself so that you make sure when you come down. I want you to hold that ball still between your knees, and I want you to squeeze it in here. If this feels good, you can also then rotate your knees to the outside and point your toes. Get a little bit deeper into the quads and those inner thighs. Arms reach up, and then we're going to slowly lower down. Slowly peel down. Press the thighs into the mat. Squeeze that ball as you slowly lower down. One vertebrae at a time. Oh, can you feel that? Right, you can feel it. Are you guys ready to feel a little bit more into the booty today? I think it's time for a booty call again. Palms are at your side. You're into that bridge. Let's inhale. Tuck that belly in and then roll up one vertebrae at a time. Coming into your nice bridge that we use in Barre and Pilates. So shoulders line up with the hips and the knees. Let's take that. Extend the right leg out right here and hold. And I want you to, if you want to, releve up onto that left leg. Now push the ball in. So we're not lifting, we're not pulsing up right now. We're pushing that left thigh in to the right knee gently with that. Now, if you don't have a ball, right, you're just gonna move that leg in and out a little bit, right? You are still gonna feel that work. I'm telling you, you got that work. All right, now, either way, you're gonna let the ball release and lift the leg up and releve. And we're gonna push up, 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 up. Or the foot is down, it's okay. You don't have to have that up. So it's 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Oh, nicely done. Let's go ahead. Hug that leg into the chest. Extend it to the side for a little stretch. Ooh. And release. Reaching for your ball. Mine ran away, so take a moment if it ran away. Place it back between the knees. Palms come at your side. Roll yourself up again. You know, we've got 2 sides, so lift ourselves up. Make sure you're not on your neck, you're on your shoulders. Reach the leg out. We're gonna take it push in and in and in. And you're pushing into that bottom foot. Now remember, if you wanted to, you could releve. You could bring that bottom foot up off the floor, lift the heel. You can also take it, right, with no ball, because you're going to take it 4, 3, 2, and hold. You're going to release the ball because you're going to let the leg come up to the sky. Let's lift and go. Up, up. Now we said we had a booty call, right? Come on, you got it. Breathe it out. Releve if you want to get a little bit deeper. You're almost there. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5. Toe is reaching to the sky. And release. Bring it down. Bring that leg into the chest. That left leg extended up. Pull it in. Stretch. Now we're going to go ahead and walk our hands up towards that ankle. Pull the shoulder blades down. Peel the bottom leg up off the floor. Let it come knee to knee for a moment. If you feel comfortable lifted, stay lifted right here. Now, if you want to bring that leg out, you can keep it more like this, a V, or lower it down. Here we go. Single leg. You want to make sure that you feel that you are anchored. You have this girdle wrapped around you, and that girdle is anchored to the floor. Keep it coming, and pull, and pull. Brace the belly. Good. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Releasing it down right here. Let's extend the legs out in front of you. Arms come overhead, nice and long. Taking a breath. Beautiful. We're gonna go ahead, bring those knees into the chest. Hands come behind the thighs. Roll yourself up, or just help yourself however you can to get to the top of the mat. So we're gonna roll ourselves up here. Very nice. Let's stretch it out, folks. Let's bring that right leg forward, left leg back. If you have that ball, you can use it here. So we're gonna roll it forward and then just fold into that stretch. Feel that so nice into that hip right there. And we're gonna roll it back in. Now I'm gonna give you an option. That back leg, so that left leg is gonna reach out. And we can even just sweep up. Oh, yes. And stretch and bring it back down. And sweep ourselves back up. And bring it down. Let's take it 2 more right there. Nice long stretch. Or you just keep that knee on the floor and you do it like right here, right? Yes. And release. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. This feels so good. Right, let's roll it out. Fold into that. And just notice how you're feeling on each side. Is there a little bit more tension on one side than the other? Just pause, take your breath, and remind yourself just to be kind, and then also maybe focus on that a little bit when you come back next time to your class. All right, we're gonna take it here, and we reach, and we release, and we stretch, and we release. And the option is to do that lift and lower. You can keep that leg extended, or you can keep the knee on the mat, or the leg is extended. Reach. 2 more. Reach. 1 more. And reach. Nicely done. All right, let's place that ball right there. Take those hands underneath the shoulders. Lift your hips up. Come on to all 4s right here. Let's lift that right arm and left leg. We're gonna squeeze and hold, but I want you to stretch through this, right? Your chest, your hips are parallel to the ceiling and the floor as you extend and stretch. Now bring that hand underneath the shoulders and then slowly just set back and feel the stretch up the calf, the back of the thigh. Because you were relevaing today, right? You can feel that a little bit, working the foot and the calf. So this is an awesome way to stretch it out. Release it, switching other side. Reach and hold, stabilizing. So this is also working the back at the same time. We get a little double duty right here, right? We like when we do those double duties, right? We'll go ahead, bring that hand underneath, and then take that leg, stretch it back. Stretch that heel to the floor. Good, press it. Now step it in, and we're gonna push back into a downward facing dog. So look to the back of your mat. Feel the stretch all the way back, right? Breathing here for 3, 2, and 1. Soften the knees, look to the hands. Heels underneath the hips as we just hang for a moment, taking a breath. Now I want you to go ahead. You can straighten the legs out and just slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Roll those shoulders back. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to when you join me again for Barre. Have a great day.